We've reached Kalm.
We're supposed to meet at the inn. Shall we go?
Well then, I'll go on ahead. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the second floor. Cloud, you're late!
Yo, man, you're late!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now.
So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet? Let's hear it all!
I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends.
You call that a friend?
Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So, I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Huh? Settle down. They gave me some new materia? I can't wait to use it! Just like a kid. You're going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good! Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we'll look at the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sirs! Something strange has crashed into the truck! That would be our monster. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then, we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So, how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Jenova. She died after she gave birth to me. My father. What does it matter? Alright, let's go.
Yo, wait a minute! Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Jenova! That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building!
That's right.
Barret, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later.
Tifa, I was only...
Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite.
I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the Mako reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago.
Yo, wait! I wanna hear!
Me too. It's been a long time, right?
Tell us more! You saw your family, right?
Alright. I don't know if you call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine.
Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud.
Hi, Mom.
Come. Let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So this is a soldier uniform?
Mom,
My, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone.
Not really.
I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in this city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend.
I'm alright.
You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you.
I'm not interested.
Are you eating right?
I'm alright. The company takes care of me.
Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know, Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother.
Let's stop this.
Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters?
And who are you?
I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. Hup! I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student.
Did you say Tifa?
Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Huh! Ugh. I want to see some Shinra techniques. And if you see anything you can use, you might want to incorporate some of my techniques. Well, good luck.
What are you looking at?
This scenery. I feel like I know this place.
We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah, let's get some sleep. I hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out.
Listen to me, Sephiroth. In case something happens.
Trust me.
I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you.
Tifa? You're the guide?
That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town.
It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go.
Mr. Sephiroth, please, let me take a picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too?
Cheese!
Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed.
The Mako reactor was built in Mount Nibel. The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same.
It gets harder from here. Follow me. Ah! The bridge!
Tifa!
Help!
Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back?
These caves are intertwined, like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth. One person seems to be missing.
It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. What's this?
A mysteriously colored cave.
It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here.
And what's this?
A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature.
It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too.
Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state.
By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too?
You weren't soldier and you didn't even know that. The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is helping materia. Anyone with this knowledge can clearly use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic. Or so they say.
Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny?
A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was.
Who was that?
Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes.
A Mako fountain.
So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is.
We made it.
We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here.
I'm going inside too. I want to see.
Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets.
But
Take care of the lady.
man. You better take real good care of me then.
This is Jenova, right? It won't open.
This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is the system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working properly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed?
Oh yeah, it becomes materia.
Right, normally, but Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Look through the window.
Huh. What is that?
Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree than Mako than you.
Is this some kind of monster?
Exactly. And it's Hojo and Shinra that produce these creatures. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are.
Normal members of Soldier? You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth!
No! Was I created this way too? Am I the same as these monsters? You saw it. All of them were humans.
Human? No way.
Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. Huh?
Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters.
There's Shinra! The more I hear, the more I hate him!
Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor held such a secret?
That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barret?
Yeah, maybe so. Wanna take a breather here?
Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes.
We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me.
Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right?
We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim.
The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion.
Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named that organism Jenova. X year, X month, X day. Jenova confirmed to be an ancient. X year, X month, X day. Jenova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Jenova. Jenova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Sephiroth seems different. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, and move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said that they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Jenova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Jenova Project. The Jenova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Jenova project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he... Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother.
It's you! You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me! I'll check this house! You check that one over there! Up!
Sephiroth. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Huh?
Ah! No, stop!
Papa? Sephiroth? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, soldier, Mako reactors, Shinra. I hate them all!
Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door!
How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble.
Mother, Let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land.
Sephiroth. My family. My hometown. How could you do this to them?
They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But they, those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you. So don't worry. Huh?
What about my sadness? My family? Friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? It's the same as your sadness.
My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about?
Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And that's the end of my story.
Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more?
I don't remember.
What happened to Sephiroth?
In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him.
Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I've read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that.
I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me?
I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right?
Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth?
Dang, none of this makes sense. I'm going. And I'm leaving the thinking of you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Yo, come on, let's go.
Oh, brother.
Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me?
I thought you were a goner. I was so sad.
The ancients, Cetra, Jenova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barret's waiting.
What a fascinating story.
Yo, Cloud, here.
Just use PHS, and you can contact any of us easily.
Alright then, we're out of here.